I'm a lot higher on Clemson than you for a couple of reasons. One, I think DJU should be a lot better. The reports are that he has slimmed down a ton. Why he ultimately kind of ballooned up going into last year, I'm not so sure. But we know that apart Donnie getting right, we know across all sports, best shape of my life. Check that box for DJU. The other thing is, Dabo is not scared to make a move. Trevor Lawrence, the year they won the national championship, was not the game number one starter, but he made a move because he knew it was best for this football team. Behind DJU is Cade Klubnik. One of those, 9.9.47 five-star recruits, who's a track runner, by the way. So all of a sudden, we're adding different dynamics to this football team and can really make this offense pop. And I'm telling you this, if DJU looks like he did last year, he's going to pull him. And that's why I'm not worried about the quarterback position, because they're going to get good quarterback play, whether it is from DJU or not. Like, you're not going to hear me say, Donnie, bounce back here, DJU, let's run to the window to get the Heisman Trophy. That's not where I'm at. It's going to be because somebody's going to figure this out. And the other part of it is they only need to do so much on the offensive side of the ball. This is where college football can be different. Because last year, Stetson Bennett went out there and was the quarterback for the national champion. There are a lot of people right now who will not only be unaware that Bennett was the quarterback for that team because he was so far away from not being the story, that Bennett is back. And by the way, kind of competing for the job, and it wouldn't surprise me if he lost it in the middle of this season. This Clemson defense, I know some people will think this is crazy, might be just as good as last year's historic Georgia defense. Maybe a little weaker in the secondary, but the entire defensive line and the guys behind the starters, all NFL prospects. A ridiculous group. The only thing you could try and offer up is, well, how do these guys look without Brett Venables? Two answers to that. Does anybody out there think that OU's defense this year is going to be as good as Clemson? Of course not. Brett Venables is very, very good. But working with this level of talent makes things a lot easier. Secondly, Wes Goodwin has been there with Brett Venables for a long time and steps in as the defensive coordinator, knows this scheme, knows these players, and has been around and side by side with Venables for years to pick up the tricks of the trade. And I do not think that Dabo Swinney would have just been able to upgrade within if he did not trust that Goodwin was capable of that. Donnie, we go through the schedule. I don't have to run through it. How many games are you even considering? At Wake's no longer a contest. We don't expect Sam Hartman to play. Sure, at Notre Dame, no doubt about it. But the fact that they host both Miami and NC State plus Price here, they have to lose 2 regular season games. I don't see it.